Hey everyone, welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Lumi, and today I'm just doing a little life update, kind of diary entry video. Just wanted to talk about a little bit what I went through today. It was kind of interesting, kind of a unique day, I guess. But I hope you all are well. I hope you all are taking the time to, look inward and be kind to yourself. I know that was kind of like the topic for my last video, but it's always important to be aware of that stuff. Man, that guy's driving all over the road. But yeah. Anyway, today is Saturday. It's February 5th. I'm sorry. February 1st. It's almost 9:30 at night, and I'm walking around my neighborhood. It is starting to warm up a little bit. It's not as cold as it was last week, unfortunately. I love the cold. I hate when it gets hot here, but yeah, winters don't last very long where I'm at. But yeah, so today I went with my sister and my mom to go look at some cars because my sister needs to turn in her old car. The lease is almost up, and she needs a new car. And so I offered to help out. My sister gets really nervous driving on the roads because we live in a major city, so the traffic here can get pretty intense. People drive around here like it's pretty much like Mad Max, like especially on like the highways. But yeah, I offered to drive. Going out to the dealerships are always in the middle of nowhere, like they're always really far away. There's only like one or two like car manufacturer dealerships, not like the third party ones, in and around the city where we're at. So yeah, we checked out what was it? We checked out Volkswagen. She's interested in the new, I think it was called the like Talos or Taurus or something, which is like a mid-size, it's either mid-size or compact SUV. She's very big on like having the safest car with all like the sensors. Now they make cars with like that you can like see it. They have like these little like dots, these little circles all over the bumpers, and those are basically the I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's like motion detection or like infrared or what, but they sense when there is another car either or like an object such as like a wall or a tree or something around the car, and it warns you. So she's like I gotta have that. So yeah, the new Volkswagen, it's got everything. It's got like the sensors, so like it'll beep at you if you get close to something else. It's got the little like warning lights on the mirrors. So like if there's like I think it's called like the blind spot detection or something. So if there's like a car in the lane you're trying to merge into, it'll light up. And then on top of that, it's even got the collision detection. So if it senses like a car in front of you that's stopped and you're still like going pretty fast, it'll actually like start flashing on the dash, beeping, and then I think it'll even brake for you faster than you can. Like it'll brake basically improving your reaction time. But yeah, no, that the whole like the dealership, the Volkswagen dealership was really, really good. Like it was a good experience. We left happy, you know, we got to see the car she wanted to look at. We got to test drive it. We even got to see they remade the Volkswagen bus. You know, the Volkswagen bus from like the 1960s, really famous, like iconic car. Like when I think of like the 1960s and like, you know, the groovy days, I think of like the Volkswagen bus. And there's a whole like a car community, like a subculture car community of Volkswagen, like original vintage Volkswagen bus drivers. It's actually a very tight-knit community. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, if you couldn't tell, I do enjoy cars quite a bit. They're fun. I like going fast. I like the noises they make. It's nice. But yeah, so we looked at the I think it's called like the Buzz, the Volkswagen Buzz, because it's it looks like the original. Like they did a pretty good job in terms of aesthetics. Like the outside looks like the original, but obviously like modernized. It's a little sleeker. The interior even has like that, you know, like that wood, the wood paneling. It's not technically wood, but it looks like wood. It's pretty cool. It's got this giant moonroof. You know, fully electric. It's a really cool, unique car. Guess how much it is, though? It was like $72,000. It's like, oh my god. You know, and it made me think of, I mean, $72,000 is a lot of money, but it's a very unique, kind of quirky, almost like a limited edition release, I think. So if you're buying something like this, you're buying it because like you love the idea, you know, and you know, it's like the novelty of it all. But it made me think of it's a lot of cars. It made me think of the re-release of the DeLorean. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I think like a couple years ago or last year or something, they like re-released the DeLorean. I thought the company went under. I guess it was like sold or something. But yeah, they have like the rights to the DeLorean and whatever, and it looks like the original, but obviously like modernized. It's fully electric, and the new DeLorean is like, it's over $100,000. I think it was like $150,000. It's something ridiculous, like a crazy price. But you know, I guess it's because they don't mass produce these kinds of things. You know, it's just sort of like a limited run for like car enthusiasts or like collectors, you know. It's just, yeah, I don't know. It's a shame because it's like, I feel like a lot of people would enjoy driving something like that, but they're just priced out of it, you know. But anyway, so Volkswagen, you know, great dealership, great people, customer service, excellent, you know. Wasn't too pushy, knowledgeable, whatever. We go to CarMax, which it's quite a haul. We were driving all over. Like, we must have been in the car for over 2 hours just driving around town. CarMax was pretty straightforward. They're always pretty good. You just sort of like pull up, they appraise your car, and they give you a piece of paper that says, you know, here's our offer. Like, this is what we will buy your car at, and you have until this date to come and sell your car to us. And she got a really good deal. And CarMax is very fair, I will say. I've never had a bad experience with them yet. And then, since we were already out there, as we were leaving the CarMax, we were like, okay, let's go check out Toyota. The Toyota dealership is right there. It was literally like across the street. And so we go to the Toyota dealership, and we get this car salesman who, he's kind of young. You can see he's like trying really hard. It seems like he really wants to like make a name for himself, you know? But he had that like classic, like when you think of like a car salesman, what's like the first thing that comes to mind? It's usually like a really overbearing, pushy person, right? Like and also like a kind of macho attitude, you know? I don't think I've ever had like a woman car salesman like approach me whenever I've looked at cars. Like they're usually like, the women who work at dealerships are usually like at the front desk or something. They're never like the salesman for some reason. I don't know. That's just in my experience. But yeah, no. So we got this guy, and like my sister and I, we both kind of like suffer from like social anxiety. Hang on one second. Get off this busy street. So yeah, we both kind of suffer from social anxiety. And but like both my mom and I like agreed that we were gonna like, because this is like my sister's thing, right? Like, and she has a hard time doing stuff on her own. Like it always feels like she needs to like have someone help her with big decisions like this. And so my mom and I like both agreed, like, okay, we're kind of just gonna like let her do her thing and watch from the sidelines. Obviously step in if we think like, you know, something is not right or whatever, you know. But we were just like giving her full reign of the just like the negotiations, like the talking, not even negotiations, it was just like talking with the salesman. But man, this guy, like, it was unfortunate because she got such a pushy, like your typical pushy car salesman guy, super macho. Like he wasn't even like a macho man kind of guy, but he was like, he had the attitude, like, because I know he probably hangs out with people like that all day long, you know what I mean? So it kind of like rubs off on you. But yeah, let's just say he was really trying hard to push this. Mind you, it was like a used car, right? It was like a 2022, God, I can't remember the name, but it was like a compact Toyota hybrid SUV. And my sister already like didn't love it to begin with. Like once we sat inside of it, it had the visibility of like a tank, you know? Like you could hardly see out the windows. Like it felt very just, I don't know, like limited visibility. You know, like some cars do a really good job at like showing you everything around you, right? And then other cars are designed in such a way where it feels like you're really safe, but like you can hardly see, if that makes sense. Like the support bars that like hold up the car's roof on the side, you know, like on the left and the right, like the hard points, those were really thick, you know, and they were major blind spots, and my sister didn't like that. So immediately it wasn't a good fit, but the guy was like really, really pushy. He was like, oh, let's run inside and I'll drum up some numbers and we can see if it's, you know, and you would think he would like try to sweeten the deal, so to speak, right? Because obviously we weren't like crazy interested in the car. And the guy comes back with like an outrageous number. This is a used car, mind you. He wanted like, it was over 40,000. I can tell you that much. I was like, holy moly, like for a used car, I know it has low mileage, but this car is already almost 3 years old. And you want 40 for it? If you brought that to like 35, then maybe, but like 40 out the door? It's kind of ridiculous. Like if I'm paying that much for a car like that, I would want it to be like fresh off the freaking boat or wherever it came from, you know what I mean? Like with the like stickers and all the crap they put on it inside, like still hanging on, you know what I'm saying? Like I want it all. That's brand new prices, right? If I'm paying brand new prices, I want brand new. I don't want 3 years old. So he was really trying his hardest to like strong arm my sister into considering this like offer, and my sister was not having it. She was, I will give her this, she was very like steadfast, and you know, she stuck to her guns. She wasn't gonna bend to this creep who wanted to make a quick buck, you know, because they get a kickback from all this stuff. But yeah, it was like it. As soon as we sat down and I could tell that she wanted to leave, and he was like trying to push, I was like, uh oh, like, this isn't gonna end well. And he was literally chasing us out the door. I kid you not, like. My sister had to like turn around twice and say, "Sir, we are not interested. Goodbye." Like it was kind of dramatic, and I don't know, I was just like, whoa. You know. But you know, these are life lessons, you know, like these are things that we all have to go through every once in a while. It's never easy buying or selling a vehicle or like anything that's worth a lot of money. Trying to buy or sell said thing is typically a very long and arduous process, you know, because everyone wants to do their due diligence, and you know, it's a lot of money, and it's just, you know, it's stressful for a lot of people. When I bought my first car, it was, you know, it wasn't easy. And I think I was at the dealership for I was probably there for over 6 or 7 hours. Cause I went in the afternoon, and I wasn't gone until 8 or 9 p.m. It was an all day thing. And I remember leaving super drained. I was like, oh God, you know. But I did it all by myself, and I'm so glad I did, looking back on it, because now I don't really have to worry about, I mean, I still have a car payment, but once I'm done paying the car off, that'll be it, you know, and then the car will be mine, and I won't have to deal with this nonsense until I total it or, you know, I sell it. You know, I've said before in other videos, I always try to suggest, if you can, try buying something, try owning, because renting is just throwing money down the drain, and it's you have to deal with the hassle of it all more than if you just owned something. Case in point, if you lease a car, you have to deal with turning in the car and leasing a new car every 2 to 3 years. It's too much. But anyway, that's just my point of view. I'm almost back at my house now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Consider giving me a thumbs up if you liked it. Dislike it if you dislike it. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything you want me to cover next, or any thoughts you might have on the car purchasing process. And consider subscribing if you enjoy this sort of thing. But anyway, I'll catch you guys later. See ya.